and welcome to today's session on drawing pie charts. So anytime that we're drawing a pie chart, we've got to make sure, because obviously our pie chart's going to be on a circle, that all of our angles add up to 360 degrees, which is the amount of degrees around the point. Got to make sure that there's no gaps between our sectors, and also that none of them overlap. Anytime that we've got angles which have been rounded, we round them to nearest full degree. Sometimes they might just overlap, but we've just got to use our best judgment to make sure that it looks as best as possible. And we've got to make sure that each section is labelled or a key is in use. To calculate the amount of degrees for each category of our data, we are going to take our frequency for that category, divide that by the total sum of frequencies, and then times that by 360. So as an example for this, for our one set of data, we've got 1 within there, 1 divided by 10, which is our total frequencies, times that by 360. That means for this category will be 36 degrees. Looking at a full set of data, 20 students were asked how they got to college: walk, bus, bike, car, and of course I've got my total. My frequencies here, 2, so 2 people out of the 20 said that they walked. I'm going to be using this data for the formula. So the first is going to be 2, which is my frequency, divide that by my sum of frequencies, which is 20, and then times that by 360. So that gives me 36 degrees is required for people who walk. For bus is 180, for bike is 18, and for car is 126 degrees. Now I'm going to be using these to actually draw a pie chart. I've put them to one side just to remind us. So first of all, first thing that we need is a circle. If it's not provided, put the compass point in, draw a circle, but make sure that we mark the point where we put our compass into the paper. Next thing that we need is a baseline to measure from. So draw a line from the centre of the circle, touching the circumference of the circle, so a radius. Now we're going to set up our compass to measure our first measurement, which is walk. Setting up our protractor, so we've got the base of our protractor in line with our line, and the T-piece is at the very end of our line, it's at the end point. Because 0 is on the outside numbers on the line, we are going to be using the outside numbers. So I'm going to measure 36, take the protractor away, and draw a line. Now this line is quite important because now we're going to draw the bus, our next category, from the line that we've just drawn. So 180, take that away, draw the line, and then we're just going to repeat until they're done. So next one is 18. Now I can measure the very last one just to check my accuracy, but I don't have to measure it to draw it because this last area here should be 126 degrees, which is my last category. Now if I was just left with this pie chart, I would not know what this represents, so I need to label it. First of all, I need my title, and then I need to make sure that I'm labelling each sector. So I've got my walk, bus, bike, and car. Now, this is great within maybe an exam question, but if I was using this in a demonstration or maybe a presentation, I would not use this because it's not aesthetically pleasing, it's not eye-catching, and it's not going to keep people's attention for very long. So what I could use instead is a key with colour coding. So I could use blue for the walk, green for the bus, purple for the bike, and orange for the car. Now I've got the exact same pie chart, but it looks a lot more pleasing and people will notice this a lot more, it stands out a lot more. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.